holiday at Sandown that greeted 134 teams to contest the 2009 Victorian Road Relay Championships. With the prestigious Les Perry Trophy on the line for the winning men's and women's Division 1 teams, vital premiership points were also on offer across all divisions in this, the 8th of 10 rounds in XCR'09. In a first for athletics in Victoria, the Victorian Little Athletics Association were a welcome addition to the Sandown Relays program, with races spanning under 7s to under 15 age groups. Aths Vic TV caught up with Victorian Little Athletics CEO Dean Paulin to discuss their debut at Sandown and their collaboration with Athletics Victoria to move the sport forward.
Yeah, look, we've worked with Athletics Victoria probably 12 months to put this on the road, and there were 50 little athletics teams here today from under 7 through to under 15, and it's just been part of a process where we're doing a lot of events together to basically bring the sport of athletics together as one. Yeah, it was great to see so many of the senior athletes along the side of the road supporting the little athletes, and you know, the great thing is that whilst the seniors are out on course, the littlies are running up and down the main straight, so you know, there's always something happening, and you know, that's what we're trying to promote. We've got 970 dual registered little athletes in Victoria at the moment. We had a lot of them run in the Youth Track and Field Championships earlier in the year. This is a first at Sandown, and you know, together with Athletics Victoria and Victorian Little Athletics, we'll be looking at these sort of events in the future to promote the sport as a whole. Yeah, the good thing is, you know, a lot of those kids, they don't get to see their heroes because they're at a metropolitan venue on a Saturday morning or a state championship 3 or 4 times a year. So to get them out and to get them to see some of Victoria's and even Australia's best athletes is, you know, really positive.
We turn our attention first to the Women's Open Division 1 race, where it was Susie Mickelson of Collingwood Harriers who led the field through to the first changeover. Hot on her heels was Australian orienteer Catherine Ewells. Through the second leg, it was a strong performance from Hanny Alston of Box Hill that saw her club move into the lead. In second place was Knox, while APS United had moved into third. As the seesawing battle between Knox and Box Hill continued, it was Kate Seibold Crosby that moved the Knox club into the lead, with May Tagami sitting shoulder to shoulder with the Knox runner. Entering the final transition, it was Kate Seibold Crosby that would hand the lead to teammate Katie Duncan, with May Tagami handing over second place to Box Hill teammate Nikki Chapple. Chapple, the winner of the women's 10-kilometre race at Sandown earlier in the year, would run down the Knox runner, handing victory to her Box Hill club. Knox would come in second, with Glenn Huntley finishing third. After the race, Aths Vic TV caught up with Rachel Johnson and Nikki Chapple from the winning Box Hill team.
To be up with the leaders in the first lap, and then I was third overall, so I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah, especially today. The weather was a lot nicer than the last time I was here, so it was really enjoyable actually, and felt like the wind was behind us most of the way, so yeah, it felt like a really fast run and very, very enjoyable. But I had a good look at the back of the first girl that went past me, and that's who I was chasing, so after that I'll just try and pick up the guys that were in front.
Not only catering to athletes from across Victoria, XCR'09 has also brought competitors from all across the globe. Prior to the men's race, we caught up with Western Athletics' David Schonscheck, a former student of the University of Wisconsin in the United States.
Cross-country racing in high school really took a liking to it. I can think that actually kind of motivated me to, one of the motivations for me to even continue furthering my education in college. I just loved it, and I just wanted to continue. I didn't want to stop at high school.
Yeah.
So I went to the University of Wisconsin Stout, did some 4 years of competing there, and I was pretty much done running until I came back out here, and I just randomly came across one of the guys in the club one day, and he said, "Hey, you should come out and join this club or whatever." So I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll see what you guys are all about," and really liked it out here so far. It's been pretty fun. It's very much of the same atmosphere that I got back competing in college. The only difference is you can be in the club for more than 4 years and continue to just improve and continue running with the same people, and it's more of like a bonding thing. Like, you're not cast out to the side after you're done, and it's just been just fun just getting to know people and just watching them progress over years too, just talking with coaches and seeing how they, like when they first see an athlete and then how they end up improving.
Schonscheck would lead out his Western Athletics team in the men's Division 2. It would be Eureka Athletics Club from Ballarat who would cross the line first, with Duayoa anchoring the team home. Switching attention to the men's Open Division 1 race, Kane Wheelie handed his Knox club an early advantage, leading the field round the first leg. Amongst the early chasers were Brenton Rowe of Geelong, Brady Threefall of Bendigo, with Glen Huntley's Craig Huffer sitting back in fourth. As the race continued to heat up, Ben Ashkettle elevated his Doncaster club into the lead. As the battle at the front of the field continued, Shane Nankervis took his Ballarat YCW club into the lead, with Glen Huntley, Doncaster and Athletics Essendon following close behind. As the seesaw for the lead continued, Toby Rayner made his push for the lead, followed by Ballarat YCW. Through the fifth leg, Tony Wilson held on to the lead for his Glen Huntley club. However, the major move was coming from Athletics Essendon through Liam Adams, elevating his team into second place and within 10 seconds of the lead. Also within striking distance was Ballarat YCW, who were a further 10 seconds back. Wilson handed Glen Huntley's leave over to anchor runner Sean Kravitz, with Mark Blickers assuming the chase for Essendon, with Ballarat YCW's Aaron Green chasing from third. Sean Kravitz would go on to extend the lead and take out the victory for Glen Huntley. Blickers would cross the line second for Essendon, with Aaron Green holding third for Ballarat YCW. After the race, Aths Vic TV caught up with Glen Huntley legend Trevor Vincent.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did go out fairly strong. We had Craig Huffer on the first leg, who's more noted, I suppose, at 800, 1500, but he ran a really solid leg. Same leg as his brother ran last year, and he ran about half a minute faster than him. And then we held it together, and then, yeah, certainly Toby and, made the difference on that fourth leg. Yeah, well, I've got to say that we look upon the road relay as almost the premier event of the winter season. And I've got to say that seeing we won today. Yeah, we're very optimistic we can go on from here. We mightn't win too much more this season, but we know that we've got plenty of young guys. We don't have to depend on the old ones to keep us going. And so we've got large numbers, a lot coming through. But watch out next year. I'm sure we'll be very good. I've got to say that we've got a proud history in this race. I mean, when it was first run back 1965, since then we've probably won it 25 times.
And you were part of that first winning team back in the day, Trevor. How good is it to see the club still at the forefront of it?
That's right. Yeah, oh, well, look, I love this race. And, yeah, I was a part of the club's team in 1965 that won the race. And we still hold the club record for the race. I'm not sure what they ran today, but I doubt they ran any quicker. But we did have the advantage of having Ron Clark on that team.
After another successful day of racing here at Sandown, until next time, this is Tom Nixon for Aths Vic TV.